Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Darren James is our focus, and for good reason. He took home the American League batting title last season and will be looking to duplicate his success this year.
Yeah, he was really something to watch last season. He was consistent all year long, which is really what you got to do to win a batting title. Even though it's pretty tough to repeat, I think he's got a pretty good shot at it as long as he continues to have a great approach at the plate and use the entire field. I mean, it's clear he was born to hit, so I'd be pretty crazy not to pick him to lead the league in average again this year.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Darren James heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, third baseman, number 5.
Hard liner toward short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, catcher,
Darren James is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Rodriguez is there for it. One away.
now batting.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there?
Darren James will step forward now, lined out and popped out in his previous two trips.
He's made good contact in his first two at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Into the windup and the pitch. Rips this one to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Yeah, and a one-out single here.
Dave Saucedo will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base.
They see it and drive it. Let's
The
go.
1-0 delivery. On the ground to third. Rodriguez is right there. A tag for one.
Let it fly now.
Stepping in, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Roman is there, 2 down.
Come on,
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Darren James.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, one time,
A
right
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A A solo shot down the line in right as they open it up to 8-3.
Oh, man. Well, one thing you can say about this guy, he doesn't hit many fence scrapers. I mean, look where this thing comes down. There aren't too many guys that...
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game. Darren James. It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Darren James strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, number 5.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
640.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time to panic. You've got 161 more to go. You just need to put it behind you, come out, play your brand of baseball. I will say, though, one thing's for sure, you don't want to start things out 0-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Ibarra in the hole. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Talk about setting a bad tone for a ball game.
Dave Saucedo steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, come on, Dick.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's safe. Stepping in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rodriguez is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the
Darren James will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Into the seats, 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
No,
and a fastball.
Good luck, huh?
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Bounce to first. Backhanded. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Into the box for the Dodgers now, Darren James, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Munoz looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
And on the mound, when he got that second out, you had a feeling maybe he's going to work his way out of this. Well, think again. That's a worst outcome possible right there.
Darren James will stride in again as we flash you back to inning number 6, and this was certainly a big blow in this one. A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one.
You can't find it, you take it, huh? They can come to you. Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and we are tied again.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch, you have a feeling that you could be in trouble. And that was big trouble right there. Big home run that ties this game up.
Ray Bynum will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we got some more to come.
And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Darren James will be our subject. Coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And, you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when...
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next.
James. Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 2-10.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And taken in out there for the first out. Stepping in, Leo Chavez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Darren James will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weakly hit towards first. Gonna be a
Stand up,
tough
stand
play. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Ray Bynum will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year.
One out now.
Left side. Owings with the backhand. Throw will be
He's
well
safe.
late as he reaches it first. Darren James will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Line toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Dave Saucedo will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through it.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Arias backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Will Myers will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And no one can get there as it falls.
Got it.
The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing, and if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
Digging in to try it again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as Leo Chavez will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
One down.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You know, in this situation,
striding in to start the 9th, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
and you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Dave Saucedo will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack. They've stuck to it. And they've gotten good results.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And he is in there.
You know, guys, I'm not sure if this was really heads-up baseball or just flat-out crazy. Maybe it was just
So coming to the plate, Will Myers. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Chopped weakly to the left. Rodriguez ranges to his right. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
And you know what? They're probably thinking.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.